Welcome everybody. This is going to be a separate video, a little bit tied into my Bloodlines review and some of the canon that was revealed. And who is Rey? And more importantly, who are her parents? Now let's go over a few things we know about Rey. Due to movie notes and people on the film, they say that Rey is 19 at the time of The Force Awakens, making her 13 at the time of Bloodlines. Ben Solo, which is reported to be 29 at the time of The Force Awakens, would make him 23, making them exactly 10 years apart. I suspect that the fall of Ben Solo will happen within a year of Bloodlines, possibly even sooner, although it is possible that it has already happened and Leia and Han just haven't received word yet, but I suspect it's going to happen immediately due to the revelation that Leia's father is Vader. My theory that Rey was trained at the Jedi Temple with Luke, her father, and she was present and survived the attack from the Knights of Ren that killed all the other students and was likely spared by Ben because he cared for his younger cousin. The timeline issued by Bloodlines complicates some of these matters. Now let's go over some of the evidence of why I think my theory about Rey being a Skywalker. Kylo reacts very strongly to the report that a girl helped Finn and the droid escape Jakku. Why would he care if a girl was involved? There was no other hint about any other abilities of this girl, just that a girl was involved. Now, he would know if a girl of particular power was left on Jakku if he himself left Rey there. He also says, is it true that you're just a scavenger? Why would he care what she is unless he already had a personal connection with her? During the Force vision, it looks like someone is about to attack her with a melee weapon and then is struck from behind by Kylo's saber. And then you see him walk towards her, as well as all the other Knights of Ren in the foreground. And they're all holding melee weapons. Only Kylo has a saber. Now some people think that was Kylo killing a Jedi student, but I suspect he may have actually killed one of his own in order to spare Rey. Now maybe he made the excuse that he was going to kill her himself or something along those lines, but I don't think he ever did. The next flash that she has in the Force vision is her being left behind on Jakku with Ungar Plot, who's a known First Order agent / sympathizer. He's mean to her, but at the same time, he makes sure that she's at least getting some food, and no one's killed her over all these years either. So there could be some kind of known fact that she's under his protection. Even though you may rough her up, it doesn't look like her life was ever in danger. Kylo Ren would have kept this secret from Snoke because he knows he would have been forced to kill her if it proved that he's not infected with the light. And Snoke probably knows that he himself probably didn't kill Rey, because when he has him confront his father, he says that this would be the toughest test yet. Killing your young 13-year-old cousin would have been a tough challenge as well. Luke, thinking that all of his students, including his daughter, was killed by his nephew, could have been too much for him to bear, and this is why he went into hiding. Then my next point is when Rey is fighting Kylo Ren on the Starkiller, she's losing, and then suddenly he mentions that he could train her in the ways of the Force, and then suddenly she appears to get so much better and was able to draw herself. That likely made her remember some of the 13 years of training that she had at the Jedi Temple, and what allowed her to finally use more skills and ability. Kylo has already shown to have some Force ability that affects people's minds. He was able to extract information from Poe Dameron, and he had a little bit of a psychic give and take with Rey when she was being interrogated. In the game The Knights of the Old Republic, a Force mind wipe is used on one of the characters, and it allows them to be actually restarted and have their memories be completely hidden until further on, later on in the plot. So he could have done this to Rey, implanted the drive for her to stay and wait for her family, him, in case he ever needed an apprentice himself. Due to Bloodline, however, we know that Rey is no younger than 13 at the time that she would be deserted on Jakku, according to this theory. But she looks significantly younger than 13 in the vision. So I'm not sure what to think about her background anymore. The only way my theory could be right is if the Force vision is wrong and she was actually older, or if she was abandoned on the planet prior to the fall of Ben Solo. But this seems to be odd because the vision had glimpses of the Sabers' past with Luke and Anakin, her past and her future. The Knights of Ren's attack could have been no more than 6 years ago, and Anakin's saber wasn't there, so it must be her memories. I think they screwed up in the timeline somewhere. And that she was supposed to be older in the vision or Bloodline, or was originally supposed to occur earlier. But maybe the fall of Ben Solo has already happened, and Leia just doesn't know it yet. What do you guys think about my theory? Thank you, and goodbye.